I'm the Capitan now.
On the cup.
Hey, Sid, it's one here about starting a live video.
What?
Nothing.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey.
There's a show live?
No. She should make a live a guest appearance. Instagram this.
El Capitan.
Alright. That's what you get. Oh, you loser.
There it goes.
El
Luna.
Capitan.
I wonder, do our dogs even know our names?
They don't understand what you're saying. They just know your tone of voice.
Well, how do they know what their name is? Like when you call their name, how do they know like?
I think it's always how your voice reverberates in their eardrums.
Luna!
Hey, no.
What?
Do not. That is not what the video is for. You're not to pay attention to that. We have viewers yet?
No. Wait, yeah, look. Sure. Sorry, that sounded mean. She's not as small as a. Yeah, actually, she's not as big as.
Alright, let me scoot over. Alright, let's go. Check this out. Look at this amazing nonsense.
We got
Yeah.
rugby.
Rugby. I gotta come over here though. I gotta back up.
Spike ball. Spike ball.
Is that it? Is that being televised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
had
had-
to it.
Spike ball came like an $18 million or $18 billion
Industry.
Industry, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Sam? What's your cousin Sam? Oh, this is your cousin Sam too.
What's up, cousin Sam?
There
Oh,
you go.
that would have been a great. Imagine if he was my uncle. That would have been a wonderful opportunity. Uncle Sam.
Oh, you're such a dork.
Yeah.
You know, in this Easter egg that I found in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
It's just this.
You know how the kids call Sam Wilson Uncle Sam,
Uh-huh.
and
What is
Uncle
that?
Sam is like supposed to be like the United States, like the face of the United States.
Yeah, the face of the military.
And you
it's
know
supposed
what
to
the
be.
face of the United States and military is too?
What?
Captain America. And Uncle Sam is now Captain America, the most patriotic Captain America of all.
Facts. Hey, real quick, all four of y'all. Share the video already. Taking too long. So,
We should start doing spike ball.
now, real quick, as y'all know, Sports Saturdays, episode 29, brought to you by the one and only No Tomatoes. Sorry we weren't here last week. I was actually at a YouTube family reunion in Pryor, Oklahoma, with a bunch of people that some I had knew, and a lot of others that have subscribed to my channel that I met. They are anywhere from 100,000 followers to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 followers. Some with just 5 followers. Some with over 1,000 videos. Some with 4 videos. Well, that's why I wasn't here. I went to go and pick their brains, tips, tricks, what they use, and more than anything, it's a bunch of friendships that were made. I got a video on there posted. It's for the YouTube family reunion. And then everyone on there who's commented and stuff, or look at the people who I've subscribed to, go follow them back. A lot of interesting people I've met. A lot of them more homesteading, off-grid type stuff. But it's amazing the community that YouTube created just from people who have the same hobby. It's pretty intense, but it's awesome. So that's why we weren't here last weekend. I apologize. I was gonna do a video live with Isaiah at the venue, but I didn't have the service to do it, and it kind of put a bummer a little bit. But slowly as the day went on, meeting more people who actually knew who I was. I don't know how. Don't ask. It made the day a little better. So yeah.
And your followers can get you, subscribers can get you recognized, guys. Remember that.
Yeah, and there's even people there who didn't even have channels. They were just subscribers. And I met a couple of people who were subscribed to my channel who aren't YouTubers, and they knew who I was. Oh yeah, I watch your videos. I was like, really? Yeah. So,
did they say like you're the guy that records videos and stuff?
Yeah, so one of them did. And then one of them was like, hey, you know Tomatoes, right? I was like, yeah, I've seen you before. I said, no shit, yeah. So, in case you didn't know, next year you're going with me.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care when it is.
There better be some kids there so I can toss them up in some basketball.
Man, I met this one kid. His name's Levi. His dad runs.
Yeah.
That dude's cool as shit. But he's gonna be 19. I think he just turned 19 actually.
There gotta be some kids my age so I can toss them up in some basketball.
There's some little kids there.
Yeah.
But either way, no matter what,
Soccer.
you gotta miss school. If you gotta miss school or something like that, you're still gonna go.
Oh yeah, school's almost over for me anyways.
Well, no, I'm saying the next
days.
meetup. You do these yearly, so it's not
yearly.
Gonna be, yeah, so next year.
Yeah, well, anyways, I got only 3 days left of school. No, I am cool. Oh, that was random.
All right, but with that being said, Tones is back also. Well, all of us are back.
Yep.
But Tom's
I had to
back.
take a trip to the great old North Dakota.
How was it?
It was alright. You know, it was good to see some friends and see, I guess, like some family, I guess, like my parents, but.
Like my parents.
Nah, it was alright. I gotta see some buddies, but.
What is the football
drive
team that
sucks.
everyone celebrates there? Is it like the Packers?
NDSU.
No, like the NFL. Is it Packers
No,
or
Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings and Packers fans.
They're literally like right there. How long of a drive is it?
It's 28, 26 hours if you do no stops, nothing. So it ends up being 2 days.
Was it like it's like 15 hours, right? I mean 1,500 miles.
Probably a little more, yeah, like 17.
It's a long ass drive. All right. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and kick it off with some NBA. We do got a little
Playoffs.
special for y'all. So bringing back an old segment we haven't had in a while. Wink, wink. For those who know what I'm talking about. But yeah, NBA playoffs. I read the notes that he had left last time, so now he can catch y'all up at least on what's going on in the NBA.
I really think those notes were messed up. Like, I think I had a bad source.
So, well, I think Golden State is still trying to get in, right? Or did they
No,
finally
it's
get in?
already playoffs. They didn't make it.
They didn't make it because they lost
It's
against
playoffs.
who was it?
They lost against the Memphis Grizzlies.
They lost.
So it was a lot of like play-in tournaments, playout tournaments.
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's
really
what it was
understanding what it was about, but
How
they
did
weren't
they
even
lose to
tournaments,
the
they were
Grizzlies?
games.
They have nobody on their team. How do you lose to them?
It's just they wanted it more, I guess.
Yeah.
But so this was Thursday. The Bucks versus the Heat. The Bucks won 113 to 84.
It's
The
playoffs,
Bucks
right? It's not
this is playoffs.
Oh.
The Bucks just swept the Heat today, or like a little bit ago. So Bucks move on to second round. Heat last year went to the finals. They're out first round this year.
That was almost 20 points. Point differential.
Suns versus the Lakers. This was the first game, I'm pretty sure. Or no, this is the second game. Suns 95, Lakers 109. That might even be the third game. I don't know. So the series
I got ESPN already open up top.
the series for the Suns and Lakers. The Lakers just won. either last night or I guess it was that game.
Hey,
So Lakers are up 2. Suns got 1, so it's 2-1.
I really hope the Lakers don't get to the playoffs or championship.
It's the best of 7, so whoever wins.
Wait, are the
4
Mavericks
games.
in there?
Right there.
Yeah, Mavericks
Yes.
are
So who are you
I'm
talking
ready
about
for
right now?
Luka.
the Suns and Lakers.
Whoa.
Every time.
Every time.
Remember, guys, silence
Alright,
very
so where
scary.
is it? Oh, Thursday. Oh yeah, real quick, big shout out to ESPN for our sources. There you go.
Yeah,
There
give
you
your
go.
citations. Guys.
Game 3.
So, yeah, this was-
2-1.
109-95. Lakers won Game 3, so it's 2-1 in the series. Lakers are up. Suns had the best record. Or second best record. I think it was the best record this year.
Wait, can you go back real quick? Wait,
Actually,
so does
Utah
this
Jazz.
mean that Heat and Suns are out of the playoffs?
No, not the
This
Suns,
is
but
just
the
a
Heat
winner.
are. The Heat are out of the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Oh, so do you have to play like, multiple games to get out? Kind of like in baseball.
Yeah,
Best of 4.
Yeah,
Best
I mean,
of
it's
four?
best of
Series.
7, but you have to win 4.
Oh.
So then we got the Nuggets versus the Trailblazers.
Like
beat-
show, yes sir, Simmons.
Nuggets beat the Trailblazers 120-115. Nuggets take a 2-1 lead, and I'm pretty sure that day Damian Lillard had like 30 points in the first half.
37 points total.
But I guess Nuggets ended up catching the dub.
Was it literally muted?
It's muted.
Nuggets are a good team though. I don't really see them losing that much, but I mean they lost to Jamal Murray, so you know. I mean, they were my favorites to win, but now without Jamal Murray, I don't really know if I have a favorite. Lakers, they got some team bonding and stuff to do, because, I mean, I don't know, they haven't really played as a full squad in a while. But the Knicks and the Hawks win in Atlanta 105-94. They take a 2-1 series lead in the playoffs. Next game is Atlanta also. Or actually, next game might be in New York. It goes back on. First 2 were in New York. I have to see about that. I have to see how the scheduling is right there.
Oh, who?
Well, for how these games go, I think it's like the first 2 games are in the city that's team has the best record out of them, or
Yeah,
the
home
higher
advantage.
seed. Yeah. So I think it goes 2, 1, 1, and 1 maybe, or it might go 2, 2, and then 1.
Here's the schedule right there. Let's see how it started.
You'd have to go like a little farther back.
Thursday. Isn't it?
To see like how their records start, or how because they're
So Milwaukee was at
Loser
Miami
high. Oh,
on Thursday.
I thought they were telling like this loser.
Friday they didn't play.
But this is not the first game either. This is like the.
Well, this was Thursdays though. So
Yeah.
Thursday would bring your. When was it?
What I'm seeing is if the better team has the 2 first home games,
Yeah,
and then what's the schedule after that? If the next team has the 2 home games, or if it's 1, it starts off 1-1 and like 1 back and forth.
You know how easy it would be. You know how easy it would be, literally, to be like 7 foot tall in the NBA. No one would be able to guard you. You don't even have to pass to anybody.
No.
You could just dribble all the way down the court, and you wouldn't even have to make any like effort to score.
Wait,
You
this
could
is
just
supposed
like
to be a
put it
sports
in.
show. You can't be talking nonsense like that.
That's nonsense.
No, I'm like saying what
Just
is.
because you're 7 foot tall doesn't mean you can dribble.
These players are like the most skilled, best defensive players.
Yeah. What if you're uncoordinated? Just because you got to be open in order to shoot a basket.
Taco Falls, and I mean he's 7 foot, but he's not a starter. He mainly rides the bench just because he's not grown enough, not have the skill set yet. Like, I mean, it's not about just height. It really is.
I don't know. I'm trying to consider what it would be.
I'll figure it
considered.
out later when we're on a different one.
Yeah, figure it out later.
So then.
What's up, Justin? Right there.
So. Yep. Atlanta takes the win. They're up 2-1. I'm pretty sure they play today again. So the Nets and the Celtics. The Celtics actually got a win, 125-119. Jason Tatum drops 50 points. Celtics bring the series to 2-1. Nets won the first 2 games, so they need 2 more games to win the whole series, or I guess we'll see how Celtics respond. Clippers versus the Mavericks. Clippers actually won after the Mavericks winning the first 2 games, 118-108. I guess Kawhi Leonard actually showed up to this game, 36 points.
Oh, yeah.
Luka still had 44, but
Jeez. Wait, Kawhi Leonard still plays? I thought he retired like in 2016.
Oh, he left the team in 2016.
He used to be with the Trailblazers, right?
no, he used to be with
Speaking
the
of-
Spurs.
You started with the Spurs.
Oh, hey,
went to
it
the
ju-
Spurs.
it just
Was it
changed.
Spurs to the Raptors, right?
Spurs to the Raptors.
And then
Then.
Raptors to the.
And it just changed. As you click on it,
Oh, the
just
game's
stays
going
there.
on right
So
now.
yeah,
that's
there's
why.
Nuggets versus Trailblazers is going on right now. It is second quarter.
4:28 left.
Yep, 4 minutes 30 seconds in the second quarter or left. Nuggets are down for 38-42. Trailblazers are winning, but a lot of game left, so we'll see how that one goes. Trailblazers don't want to go down 3-1. I'll tell you that. It's a team like the Nuggets. So yeah, today the Bucks ended up sweeping the Heat. It was 120-103. Not really close games at all, but the Bucks did lose to Miami last year in the bubble, so I think they wanted some sweet revenge ass whooping.
Sweet revenge.
I think it's crazy how they get the shots like that.
What are you
Like,
talking about?
like that.
Well, there's a camera behind the backboard.
Behind it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be in? Like on the sides where the buzzer beater thing is, it turns red.
Even that's above the. Look, you can see right here. The buzzer beater, the shot clock, whatever you want to call it, is
I see.
above the rim. The camera is behind the rim. That way it doesn't interfere.
Oh, okay.
So now we got the 76ers and the Wizards playing at 6 o'clock tonight. 76ers are up 2-0 in this series. So Wizards really need to step it up if they want to win some games. But the 76ers are number 1 seed, so they're a pretty good team right now in their division, in their conference. And then we got Jazz and Grizzlies at 8:30. Jazz, it's actually tied up 1-1. So Grizzlies won. I think Grizzlies won the last game. Ja Morant had 47 points, his career high. So see how that goes. I was thinking the Jazz were just gonna whip up on them, but it doesn't look like Memphis really want that to happen. So we should all have to see. Tomorrow we got Knicks versus Hawks at 12 o'clock at noon. We got Suns and Lakers at 2:30. That'll be game 4. We got Nets and Celtics at 6 o'clock. That'll be game 4. And then Clippers and Mavericks at 8:30. And that'll be at 4. Or that'll be game 4, yep. We'll have to see who wins these games to
I want the
basically go
Mavericks to
on.
win.
I do want the Mavericks to win also.
You see, basketball is the only sports team where I like the Texas teams. I don't know why. I just hate Texas teams in every sport, almost. I don't know why. It's like you should have state pride.
What a
but
fake Texas.
I just don't.
Which one? What?
There.
Smash Mouth trying to pull a fast one in the 7U division. Man, Smash Mouth. Trash ass league. And if you like playing for Smash Mouth, I don't know what to tell you. I know you don't, but
Hate that. This is the worst league I've ever played in. And I played in a league.
I don't know. That league
I played in a
yesterday was
league
pretty
with
lit.
with kids this high, and the fields were covered in sand and stickers. And
And glass.
I still like that place better than what Smash Mouth was. It's garbage. They had like refs from eBay, paid like 2 cents an hour. It's like you couldn't even call like a touchdown. It was horrible. I hated it. Sorry.
And then they changed rules halfway through the season, allowing certain things that other teams were already doing that we weren't allowed to do, that we got called on and other teams didn't. It sounds like we were complaining about being sore losers and stuff, but actually,
yeah, they made us change our entire defense in the middle of a game.
It was like the second to last game too of the season,
and they made us change.
Yeah, they gave us numbers that we weren't allowed to pick. Rest from eBay.
They said if a big boy picks up a football off of a fumble and take it to the touchdown, it doesn't count.
It's a dead ball.
It apparently,
like any kid over a certain weight, it was automatic dead ball. Even during a fumble situation, interceptions, all that was all dead ball. It was like they were trying to cross college rules and stuff like that, and it was just ridiculous.
Derrick Henry rule.
Right, because Derrick Henry's not allowed to run football. All right, so coming up finally,
we have
after a hiatus from our liaison,
we finally have rugby back.
Boom!
You know how excited I get for this.
Rugby is finally back.
Oh no, never mind.
Sports Saturdays.
My excited's taken away.
Football is not back yet.
We lost.
We lost. I'm mad, but anyways, we still got rugby back. So yeah. So let's just get right into it. We'll start off with the Gallagher Premiership. So our first game was against Bath Rugby.
These are previous matches.
And previous round 19. We had our Bath Rugby, and I don't know when I say our. Okay. We had Bath Rugby against Sale Sharks, and Sale Sharks won 24-20. I still gotta figure out how, like, is the rugby scoring like the NFL, or is it different?
No, it's different.
Oh well, yeah. It's still won, and 4 points. That should be. Is that good, or is it just decent? I guess.
I mean, they won. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Another 4-point different game was our Wasps versus. Wait, I forgot. It's not Worcester. It was like something else. It's Worcester.
Yeah, Worcester.
Worcester Warriors. And 23-19, Worcester on the bottom, like losing. I mean, it's always the Stir teams that suck. Speaking of Stir teams, we had Leicester Tigers versus our Harlequins. And technically, I have to take back what I just said because somehow the Harlequins lost to Leicester 29-35. That is garbage. I don't know how that even happened. Is that everybody was out and won against everybody? I don't know. That's impossible. There's no way the third best team in the entire Premiership lost to the second worst team. Well, maybe that's changed. We haven't done this for a while, so maybe it changed. Next, we have Newcastle Falcons versus Northampton State. Northampton. They sadly lost, even though they have a cool name. 10-18 to Newcastle Falcons. Oh wait, you know that's cool. Both of those are in the NFC North, and they're both rivals, and they both played Saints Falcons.
Some little knowledge for y'all right there. All right.
Next, I can say our on this one because it's technically our second favorite team. Bristol Bears versus Gloucester Rugby. And, well, although the Harlequins and Leicester placements may have changed, it looks that the Bristol Bears has it. And they remain probably the best team, winning 39-7. Wow. Next we got.
There's any kind of scoring that makes that not ass whooping.
It's sad, but I mean it's Bristol Bears. What do you expect? So next are they're like the how can I say it? They're like the Chiefs of rugby. Oh, the Chiefs are next.
Whoa.
Jeez. Yeah, I need you to do that. Jeez. London Irish.
Alright. So, last time we got in Premiership, guys, we got London Irish going against the Exeter Chiefs. Chiefs scalping the Irish 31-12. 2021? Can't say that. Alright, so the standings for that Gallagher Grip Premiership after these round 19 readings. Bristol Bears first place, leading with 76 points. Sale Sharks coming in second, 68 points.
God, dang it! I stepped in pee.
Really? On the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Exeter Chiefs coming in third. Oh, they're actually tied in points for second place with 68 with Sale Sharks. But the points and win-losses are completely different. So Sale has 20 points, 15 wins, and 5 losses. And the Chiefs have 19 with 14, 0, and 5 also. Fourth place, we have mine Isaiah's Harlequins. They have 61 points.
Are they in third?
They're in third. Technically, because there's 2 teams tied for second.
Oh, so
Technically.
So if it's not technically, we're in fourth.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we got Northampton Saints, 50 points, right dead square in the middle with an even 50. Leicester Tigers are coming in at 44 points, tied with the London Irish at 44 points also. Let's see, the Tigers are 9 wins with 10 losses, and the Irish are 6 wins with 12. So less games played with more games won equals the same score here. And then the Wasps and Bath Rugby are also tied at 42 points, both with 8 wins and both with 8 losses. Oh, we got 3 more sections here. All right. Then we got Gloucester Rugby, 41 points. Newcastle Falcons with 39. And Worcester Warriors sadly trailing with 22 points. So we actually have, what is that? 22. Was that a 54-point margin between first and last place? All right. So the next games that we have is the Sale Sharks and the Bristol Bears. Then we have Gloucester Rugby going against the London Irish. The Harlequins are going against Bath Rugby. Hopefully we get a win against them. We have Worcester Warriors against the Leicester Tigers. Northampton Saints versus the Wasps. Exeter Chiefs versus the Newcastle Falcons. And that is it for that. Alright. Oh, there it is. Alright, lost some mouse, guys. Alright, now.
Yeah. Wait, so
Alright.
where
So,
are the
you guys, you read this one section and you scroll all the way down with it, okay?
Okay.
That's how it works.
Wait, so what about the where the whatchamacallit? Leicester, where are they? Okay.
I just read it.
Please tell me that they're somewhere higher. Okay, yeah.
They're
That would have been
4th
very
and 6th.
Wait, so they're like what's that? 8th place? Oh
or
yes. This is the Major League Rugby.
Yeah.
So
USA.
so we have my
Remember how to say that?
LA Guiltinis.
Guilty.
My favorite team for them. LA Guiltinis versus the Austrian Gogronies. LA obviously winning with their fancy smanchy Guiltini instead of a martini. Wink, wink, wink. Winning 17-3. Next are Utah Warriors versus NOLA Gold, my second favorite team. And NOLA Gold winning. It seems like every single team that I pick as my favorite wins.
I don't know if it's the teams that you pick or it's just the wagon that you're jumping on.
I don't know. I just pick the ones that are like look cool. And Noah Gold obviously winning 29-24. Utah in every sport is it's not horrible like Detroit, but pretty bad, I guess. Next, Old Glory DC
I agree.
versus our Houston SaberCats. Houston SaberCats, who sadly their horrible name has affected them and logo,
They were
losing
decalled.
13-21. Yeah, that's so horrible. Who picked
Oh, we got
that?
a 47-57 game on big halftime.
Next are New England Free Jacks versus Rugby United New York. New York winning 29-19. What the heck is it? Is that the Pringles dude on the Free Jacks?
What? No, it looks like a trophy with flags.
Oh, it looks like a dude. Anyways, our Seattle Seawolves versus Atlanta Rugby. Atlanta winning. It seems like every team with the cool logo always wins, and the bad ones always lose. Cause Atlanta beat them 25-6. Biggest no. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. They just beat them 25-6. I was about to say the highest point differential, but
Looks like it.
no, because 21-13. That would have been like 9, and that would have been 7. And oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. Wait, no, 14. Oh no. Okay. Anyway.
I think Isaiah's math comes from eBay.
San Diego Legion versus our Toronto Arrows. That was a bye week for both. Next, we're on to our standings. Anyways, my first favorite team, LA Guillotines in first place with 40 points. Next, my third favorite team, Atlanta Rugby, also not in first place, but tied for first place with 9, but it's in second place with 31 points. Rugby United New York. Oh wait, no, they also had 6. Never mind, this got tied. But third place, guys, focus on 9. So, anyways, Rugby United New York at third place, 29 points. And this is actually tied. Nola Gold also with 29 points, but Nola in fourth place. Next, Austin Gilgronis, 26 points in fifth place. Another tie with the Utah Warriors, 26 points as well. Old Glory DC in 8th place. 7 with 24 points. 8th place, actually, Toronto Arrows with 22 points. New England Free Jacks, 9th place with 21 points. San Diego Legion, 19 points in 11th place. And Houston SaberCats, 13 points. And last place, Seattle Seawolves, 12 points. Next, we're on, upcoming matches.
What's up, Rocky and Lorena?
Our upcoming matches are Toronto Arrows at
what's up, what's that?
Free Jacks, Houston SaberCats at San Diego Legion, LA Guillotines at Atlanta Rugby, and Austin Gilgroni at Utah Warriors, Rugby United New York at Old Glory DC, and Seattle Seawolves at Nola Gold. Wait, is that it? Okay. Now moving on to, what the heck is this? I don't think we've done this league before. Well, new league, Trans-Tasman Super Rugby. So I'm just gonna name out the teams first. And New Zealand Hurricanes versus Australia Rebels, Australia Force, New Zealand Highlanders, New Zealand Blues, Australia Waratahs, New Zealand Chiefs, Australia Brumbies,
Yep, that's
Australia Reds, and New Zealand Crusaders. So this is basically just an Australian league. I don't know. Who's your favorite team?
I like the name Brumbies.
I'm gonna go with the Reds.
I don't know what I'm gonna go for. Maybe the Crusaders because they
Yeah,
have the
that's
most
a
points.
big point lead right there.
I'll
You want to
see.
read that one, Jones? This one?
Yeah.
The Tasman Super Rugby. Not
It's
the
like a
regular
weird like
It's
name.
Super Rugby.
Oh wait, no. Australia Reds, they lost, so I gotta pick a new team. Let's go. New Zealand Blues.
Told you that wagon, bro. It's just getting
He's
bigger and
hot.
bigger.
New Zealand Blues.
All right,
Wagon's taking him.
this are the round 2 matches that he's gonna read. What's up, brother? Hey, Joshua said what's up.
What's up?
What's Raul's nephew?
Marvel's Smith.
Yeah. What's this?
Alright, so the New Zealand Hurricanes played the Australian Rebels. The Hurricanes beat the Rebels by, I don't know, 22
You might even go to
points.
school with him.
35
You
to
might go to
13.
school with him. Joshua Lopez?
Jose Lopez?
Joshua.
Joshua, no.
So then Australia Force played the New Zealand Highlanders. New Zealand Highlanders got the dub 25 to 15. New Zealand Blues. It seems like New Zealand
Yeah, my favorite team.
wins every game actually.
My favorite team, let's
The
go.
Blues beat the Warthogs 48 to 21. The Chiefs, New Zealand Chiefs, beat the Australian Brumbies
Dang,
40 to
lost.
19.
I know, I saw that.
And then the Australian
My
Reds
team
lose
totally did.
to the New Zealand Crusaders 63 to 28.
Oh
So
yeah, New
Yeah,
Zealand.
he does go to school with you, Joshua Lopez.
What?
See, I told
He
you.
New
goes to
Zealand
Atkins.
Yeah.
beats
Oh, okay.
I told you, I guarantee he
Is
goes
he in
with you.
6th grade?
Yeah, you're the same age.
Oh.
If he goes to school with you,
Oh, well, he could be a 7th or 8th grade.
no, he's your age.
Alright, so all these teams have played 2 games. Undefeated teams are
you can tell me-
Hurricanes, Blues. They both have 10 points. Crusaders and Highlanders are undefeated. And the Chiefs, they're undefeated and they have 9 points. The Brumbies are 0-2. These are all the Australian teams that haven't won a single game. Brumbies, Force, Warthogs, Reds, and Rebels.
Dang.
Let's see, the Warthogs, Reds, and Rebels have no points. The Force and the Brumbies got 1 point.
So for those who don't remember, the way it works is that depending on what you either attempt or complete in a game is how you get your points. So if you have different tries, attempts, successes, and stuff like that, that's how you score your points. So that's why some of these do and don't have points going in.
Oh, Australia.
Well,
getting
Australia, I
cowboy.
guarantee Australia and New Zealand have been having a grudge match for years.
Yeah, so what it looks like is just like all the Australian teams are getting switched around to play all the New Zealand teams,
Yeah.
which are also getting switched around. So, see, New Zealand Hurricanes. These are the upcoming matches, by the way. So the Hurricanes will play the Force next. The Australian Warthogs will play the Crusaders next. The New Zealand Blues will play the Australian Brumbies next. And the Reds will play the New Zealand Chiefs. Highlanders will play the Australian Rebels. So these are all the upcoming matches that will happen in that
It seems like
little
there's a chief in every school.
Super Rugby.
Something similar to that.
Trans-Tasman Super Rugby. Don't know why they call it that, but
Well, Tasmanian Devils, maybe.
What's-
Also Tasmania is from over there.
Wait,
and that looks like
you
that's
should
gonna
tell
be
me
it
your schedule
for it.
and I'll see if I have a class with you. Maybe I might. I don't really think I know one.
And
Josh.
that might be it for the
That's it.
rugby update.
For the updated rugby. Do you remember what I said? He said, say what class he has with Isaiah.
Because I don't think I know Joshua. No offense. He might be in my PE. Cause
I
don't
guarantee
really know-
you know him.
I don't know most of the people in there. I don't
Alright,
know a
so
lot.
that rugby being done there, we're going to switch over to the last sport. There is no MMA this week.
Damn it.
Damn, son.
Where to find this? Let me get some minutes.
Alright, so moving on to the last sport we got for today. Also, real quick, for those.
Wait, what about MMA?
What?
MMA?
We don't have. There's no MMA today.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Are those much?
No, I wish. For those who aren't following me yet on YouTube, go ahead, because later on I'm gonna do a YouTube video, kind of describing on what I'm gonna do with my channel. So you should go check it out. I started another mini-series about this. It's gonna start helping me rebuild one of the cars I used to have when I was in my early 20s.
Hey, we're actually gonna set that tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get something on this truck before we do anything. I have that box in there.
Yeah. So it seems like both mini-series or most series that my dad has on his channel. I'm
2 of the 3 series, yeah. So we got Sports Saturdays. Then the other series is called Project Frankenstein. The truck is green and it needs a lot of work, so hence the name Project Frankenstein. And we have a donor car also, so that kind of goes into the name because we're gonna be selling some parts from the donor car into this, as what Dr. Frankenstein did with Dr. Frankenstein's monster. So, and then for those who don't know,
wait, what is the name of Frankenstein's monster? Because I always thought that the monster was Frankenstein.
Nope.
But I figured
a little knowledge for y'all. Dr. Frankenstein, or the name Frankenstein is the name of the doctor who did the experiment on the monster. So
your entire life you've probably called it Frankenstein.
You're today's year old when you learned that.
You were also today years old when you found out when someone tells you to hold your horses they're telling you to be stable.
Calm down.
Yeah,
awesome.
Stable. No, because the horse is stable.
Mm-hmm. All right.
A horse is not a stable.
Horses reside in stables.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, stables is where you hold your horses.
Yes. All right. So, all right, coming up, Thursday's scores from the Major League Baseball. All right, Cincinnati Reds, Washington Nationals. Nationals getting the win over there 5-3. Colorado Rockies. Oh yeah. Oh, get some Ritz.
Are those dumplings?
No, the oysters.
There's actually a video on his channel of me eating an oyster.
Yeah, go check it out. It's about 3 months old.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be talking a little weird now. I'm going to be talking like this because I hate the smell of oysters, and I'm going to try to plug my nose. And I'm not going to be going like this the entire time because that's irrational. If I talk a little weird and you don't like,
we don't have any saltines, so we're going to use Ritz crackers. Alright, so like I said, Cincinnati Reds, Washington Nationals. The Reds lost 5-3. Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. It was game 1 of their 2-game series they had, doubleheader. Mets won 1-0. But he said they don't have a class together, but sometimes they hang out in the cafeteria before class. He says he kind of knows him. He kind of knows him now.
Shows him before.
Y'all hang out in the cafeteria. Nice.
I know a lot of people.
No, you don't. You're not that popular.
He's like, I'm one of the most popular kids in the entire 6th grade.
I thought you said you weren't.
No, I am.
Look, you need to.
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be saying that.
Stable your horses, all right?
You need to calm your stables.
You need to horses your stable. All right, Philadelphia Phillies and Miami Marlins 3-2. Phillies winning there. The Cubs and the Pirates 5-3. The Cubs getting one over on them. Cleveland Indians, Detroit Tigers. Indians winning 5-2. San Diego Padres against the Milwaukee Brewers 5-6. The Brewers getting the win there. Rockies and the Mets game 2 in their doubleheader. Mets actually coming up 4-2 over their 1-0 win earlier in that day. Oh yeah. All right, then we got Tampa Bay Rays against the Kansas City Royals. Tampa Bay Rays winning 7-2 against Kansas City. Who popular? LOL.
Yeah, Joshua. I am. Wow. And it also helps that I'm a secretary, so I'm known by 8th grade.
Oh yeah, in case y'all didn't know, Isaiah is secretary in student council.
Oh, and Augie helps me out a lot.
Oh, and
My cousin
My
Augie,
nephew,
in
his
7th
cousin.
grade, a lot of his friends know me.
he puts them up. He puts them on. He puts them on game.
What? What? That sounds weird.
Okay, so he puts him on game. He just puts him on track with the 7th graders. All right. Where were we at? All right, Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees losing 2-0 against the Blue Jays. Then the Reds and the Washington Nationals went at it. The Reds getting the win 3-0 against the Nationals. The Blue Jays and Yankees, their game 2 in the doubleheader was 5-3. Yankees coming out on top, so a little bit of redemption from the earlier that day. The Baltimore Orioles and Chicago White Sox. White Sox winning 5-1. Then we had the Angels take on the Athletics. Battle of the Athletics winning 5-0.
The Angels, did they lose?
Yep.
Dang it. You suck, Angels. I mean, I'm not going to root for you anymore. Watch. Next game, they're going to win because like I said that.
Probably.
They probably lost, but like because I said that, like it magically changed.
Did it magically change?
See, last edit was a second. It totally doesn't say hour. It's a second. Your eyes are just messed up. Don't worry.
Alright, so moving on. St. Louis Cardinals and Arizona Diamondbacks 5-4. St. Louis getting the win there. The Giants against the Dodgers. Obviously, the Dodgers dodged the Giants pretty good, 3-4 there. Texas Rangers missing their mark against the Mariners, 5-0. Mariners getting the win. Moving on to yesterday's games. Cincinnati Reds, Chicago Cubs, 1-0. Cubs getting the win. Marlins and the Red Sox, 2-5. Red Sox getting the win there. Oh yeah. Extra salty.
I don't know how you could look at that and be, you know what? I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna
Tastes
like
like salt water.
You can't judge stuff from what it looks like.
Yeah, what you get older. You make a lot of questionable decisions. You're like, it looked like a good idea. It wasn't. Alright, Yankees and Tigers. Yankees losing to the Tigers 2-3. Blue Jays against the Indians 11-2. Blue Jays just flew circles around them. Kansas City Royals to the Minnesota Twins 8-3. Royals getting their win. San Diego Padres against the Houston Astros 10-3. This game went to 11. No, 17. Roll Tide, what's up, Curtis?
Roll Tide. Oh my god. It's not even college.
Hold on. Isaiah's got to come and say something, Curtis. You know, man.
I mean, congrats on the championship win. Gee,
He's still there.
could you wait till college football
I think it's
season?
because you're wearing the Alabama colors.
We are.
I just like maroon. Maroon's my favorite color. Oh
Alright.
yeah, I'm wearing maroon socks and shorts too. Well, actually, I'm wearing maroon socks.
Alright, so back to this game. The Padres against the Astros. I believe it went to 11 innings. And the Padres scored 7 runs in 1 inning. And that's how they ended up getting a 10-3 win against the Astros. He says that's not his number 2.
22.
Najee Harris from Alabama. Najee Harris.
Is he like famous?
What team did he go on again? The Steelers, I'm thinking.
Curtis will tell us right here in a second.
I bet it's the Steelers.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just an LSU fan.
Yeah, and you heard that, Simmons? He said he likes LSU more than he does Bama.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Alright, so after we got done shitting on the Astros, okay. LA Angels against the Athletics. Look, boom, they lost that one. Yep,
What?
Pittsburgh. Nice.
You
Share,
know,
thank you for sharing the video.
Even though I don't like, like the Alabama, I'm seriously surprised on how good he is with his players that were there. He probably knows like the entire practice squad in there.
Who?
Curtis. He like knows
yeah.
everything. He's like, how much research do you do? Do you like take? I wonder. Do you take time out of your day to learn more about Alabama?
He sleeps with the history of Alabama College playing in the background when he sleeps.
Picks it up.
Up to date facts. We get ESPN updates. He gets Alabama updates. Legit. All right, moving on. Where were we? Oh, your Angels. Where'd they go? LA Angels against Oakland Athletics. Angels, unfortunately, flying too low to the ground and getting stomped out by the Athletics 3-1. St. Louis Cardinals against the Diamondbacks 8-6.
I'm so glad you didn't remember what I said.
I did. It's fine.
No, you didn't. It was an illusion, right?
Yeah. San Francisco Giants against the LA Dodgers. Giants stopping out the Dodgers there 8-5. Rangers and the Mariners 2-3. Mariners winning there. Colorado Rockies against the Pittsburgh Pirates was postponed. There also was the Brewers and Nationals game, the Braves and Mets, Orioles and Washington. All those games were postponed. Moving on to the games that are coming up today, I gotta re-update this because we had some technical issues earlier that caused me to lose some information.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That freaking necklace is iced out and it spins. It's crazy. It's probably like 50 grand. Like it's like this. It's like probably it's bigger than this. It's probably bigger than you doing this. Like it's probably about a little bigger than that. And it like spins super fast. It has
I'll give you $2 to eat this.
You couldn't pay me
I'll give you
$1
$5.
billion to eat that. You couldn't pay me a gajillion. You couldn't pay me full like a gajillion dollars a nanosecond for me to eat that. But
Alright.
maybe that's not true. But yeah.
Bottom of the 8th, the Reds and the Cubs. Cubs are stomping on the Reds 10-2.
That's funny. I thought they were the same logo. I was like, what?
For a second, yeah. Pirates and Rockies are on top of the 5th with the Pirates up 3-0. Angels and Athletics. Angels are actually winning. Top of the 5th so far.
Double C's, double A's.
Bottom of the 3rd, we got the Marlins and the Red Sox. Red Sox winning 1-0 right now.
Double loser. I'm kidding.
The end of the 4th quarter brings us the Yankees and Tigers 1-3. Tigers are calling out the Yankees.
I thought they were ending.
Did that say quarter?
Yeah.
Oh, end of the 4th inning. I'm sorry.
I finally didn't get it wrong. I got it right this time.
Bottom of the 4th inning here, the Padres and Astros are still sitting at gooses, 0-0.
Goose eggs.
Oh. We got another game. It only went 7 innings.
What? Wait, how is that shorter than this? It depends on like
7-0 Pirates and Rockies. It's a makeup for May 28th, doubleheader game 1. Next, the final, we got a Tampa Bay Rays and the Phillies. That was 5-3. Brewers and Nationals went at it after 7 innings. It was a doubleheader game 1 makeup from the 28th. Brewers won 4-1. Orioles and the White Sox went at it 7-4 White Sox. This was a 7-inning game, doubleheader game 1 made up from the 28th. So from all your postponed games that were yesterday that I just read to y'all, these are their makeups.
another double C.
And then we have Kansas City and Twins rounding out the end of it, 6-5 with the Twins winning. So the games that are now coming up, since these scores were going on as we speak, Orioles and the White Sox at 4:30, 5 to be exact.
These logos for the teams and names are so unoriginal. Yeah, I'm surprised.
These names have been around since the early 1900s. What do you expect?
No, actually late 1800s. Actually.
Well, for some teams.
No, there was actually teams during the Civil War. You know, imagine just seeing Abraham Lincoln hitting a dinger. That's a once in a lifetime moment.
Too bad he was a lawyer.
He was a lawyer?
I'm pretty sure he was a lawyer.
I thought he was a okay.
Alright, I don't even know where I was at. Brewers and Nationals 6-15. Giants and Dodgers 6:15. Cardinals and Diamondbacks 9:10. Rangers and Mariners 9:10. And the postponed game, Blue Jays and the Indians.
Imagine Abraham Lincoln
Hitting dangers. The only thing that boy was dinging was Mary Todd. All right. Damn right.
Wait,
in other news, NFL, all teams but 2 teams have decided what's the division. I have no idea.
Wait, will they have to wear masks on the bench still?
Who knows,
No
dude?
idea.
Probably not, but maybe.
Oh, I don't have to wear a mask next year. That's cool. Listen. That's right.
Knock
I
on
don't know why I
wood.
said that.
That's plastic. But
Is there any wood? Nope.
Yeah, right
It just gets a knock on wood.
So it shows the Padres are the number 1 team, Dodgers, Rays, White Sox, Red Sox, Yankees, Giants, Astros, Athletics, and Toronto are your top 10 teams. As far as in the division, I don't know.
You know, I was playing. There was a thing
There we go.
on. I had to do on Tuesday for math, and it was like occupation calculator. It told you what do you want to be in the future, and it would tell you what are you gonna do with your money. Like, what are you gonna get for clothes? Are you gonna get basics? Are you gonna get accessories? You're gonna get both, like stuff like that. And I'm a professional athlete, and so the professional athlete's salary only was $108,000.
Hence why this is a school program. Nowhere near highly accurate. Anyways,
I
back
the
to
rookie the NFL rookie salary is over $600,000, and plus endorsements or the signing deal. You know how much that is?
most
Well,
rookies,
isn't it-
depending on them, aren't getting it.
Pro athletes-
Also,
No,
Or
sign,
not
not
just-
endorsements, signing.
pro athletes are just not
They all
NFL
have
though. Like
yeah, a
they're-
professional athlete is anyone who gets paid to play a sport.
yeah, they pick the bottom of the bottom right there.
Like cricket.
No, it's
Or
just
just,
once
like,
you get
indoors.
paid to play a sport. If you go play a sport and someone is paying you to do it, you are considered a professional athlete.
For
It
real?
could be double A, single A, whatever. If you are getting money from playing a sport, that makes you a professional.
No. Wait. So would chess be considered a sport? 'Cause
If you get
I
paid to play chess, you are considered to be a professional chess player.
No, because I always hear people say that chess is a sport.
Whatever you get paid to do, you are considered a professional in that category.
What? Oh, no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's not that crazy.
Sure, right now, dropping some shares. Appreciate it, Julian. Alright, so the American League, I'm going to read the top 4. Tampa Bay's in the East, Chicago's leads Central, Oakland Athletics is in the West.
American
When you
League.
go to the National League, New York Mets in the East, St. Louis in the Central, and San Diego Padres in the West.
Says American League while Toronto is right there.
Yeah. Well, North America, so, I mean,
Well, then what's national? Every?
the other ones, I don't know how they do the divisions. Like how they split them up.
Oh, well, that makes no sense. How the National League doesn't have the Toronto.
Why would they
That's
have
okay.
it? That's like the AFC and the NFC. Why would they be in both?
I don't know. No, but I thought they did like the sports.
It's killing me, Smalls.
Is that from Big? Is that I mean
I
Sandlot?
literally just said that.
Is that from Sandlot?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so back to what I was gonna say. All NFL teams except for 2 of them, so 30 of the 32 NFL teams are gonna be allowing 100% capacity. The 2 teams that are not gonna be at 100% capacity are the Denver Broncos and the Indiana Colts. Now,
You're kidding me.
I mean, we don't live in Denver, so it really doesn't affect us.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they play any team within the traveling distance that we were to watch, we'd be able to watch them at full capacity. If that can change, yes, of course, but that is all up to, I believe, the team and the state on what they do decide to move forward. I know certain teams were wanting a percentage of their players and coaching staffs to be vaccinated before they move forward like that. To me, they're kind of pressuring them because the players get paid a percentage of what the stadium brings in and stuff like that. So the more players get vaccinated, the more fans can get into the stadium. The more money the stadium makes, the more money the fans make, or the players make. So it's an incentive and kind of a little bit of a peer pressuring. But who knows? Either way, that's good news though for the fans of all other 30 teams. I mean, it's fans it's good news for everybody. But it's just 2 teams aren't allowing 100%. That doesn't mean they're not allowing anyone. They're just not allowing 100% capacity. So hopefully, we all get to go watch a football game this year. But
especially because one of the games is actually on his birthday. Happy, very, 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 very early birthday.
that is true.
How should we announce that?
But I think that's it.
Yeah, like a birthday's coming up.
Oh wait, Dad. To end it off, you should tell the 2 people your best dad joke.
The one I told you yesterday?
Oh yeah. Do that.
Watch. Okay. So I heard it from Is We Dumb podcast. If y'all haven't watched them, go check them out. It's Reverend Dr. Joe Paisley and hold on, I got a cracker stuck in my tooth. And Dan Cummins, comedian and producer who do a podcast I watch, or I listen to. Really, I don't watch it, but they do have a YouTube channel, Bad Magic Productions on YouTube. Go check them out. He said, "How much does a chimney cost, Tones?
How much does a chimney cost?
How much does a chimney cost?"
I don't know. How much does a chimney cost?
Nothing.
Oh,
it's on the house.
Alright. I heard that
See,
one, I just-
once you're a dad, they automatically start coming to you. See that? You see that?
Oh yeah, and also this post.
Alright.
I think I forgot how to do it. It was in the morning, just out on the window, just looking out on this.
Drinking your coffee.
Oh, dang it! It would have been perfect if I had the peanuts, because you also get this when you're eating something.
It's a lot worse on camera.
Or what's the richest goldfish? Or never mind.
He's still new. He's still new.
I did not.
What's the richest fish? I'll go
This isn't a dad joke, but it's a joke. So I told you this one. I don't think you've heard it. Okay, so a man enters hell, right? And the devil greets him, and he's like, "Welcome to hell." And the man's like, "Wait, why am I here? I didn't do anything." And the devil's like, "That's what they all say. You want me to check your record?" And the man says, "Yeah, do that, please." And then the devil like, "Oh, you're right. I mean, you don't deserve to be here. Why are you here? What was the last thing you did?" So I was with my kids, right? We were on a vacation. I went. It was one of those birthday, so we went to have fun. So we were standing. We were eating some candy. And this, I'm talking giant mouse, like huge, just giant, starts walking up to us. And so I'm like, oh. And so I start beating it up. And then the devil's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I'm beating it up. I mean, like, guts are splatting everywhere. A crowd is suddenly appearing. It's crazy. And the devil's like, where were you? And the man was like, Disneyland. You tried to hold your smile. I was hilarious. Wait.
Alright. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Sports Saturdays, episode 29. If y'all haven't already, go like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is No Tomatoes with exclamation point podcast. Like I said, I'm doing a bunch of miniseries. Basically, is what it's turning out to be. The No Tomatoes moniker or whatever is going to be basically the production company behind everything.
Oh wait, say goodbye to Instagram.
Peace, Graham.
Nice, Graham.